The video series, Contractor Business Tips, has been pretty well received, and guys have been asking for more of them. It's all about making us more efficient and better contractors and more professional. Good business practices, right? Today, I want to talk to you briefly about charging for estimates. Would anyone walk into a grocery store and ask to take food home, cook it, and then maybe decide whether they wanted to pay for it? How about taking a car home for a week, driving it all around, doing whatever you wanted with it before returning to the dealership, and then maybe working out terms of payment, or maybe telling them that you're going to use somebody else's car? But yet the remodeling industry does just this on a regular basis by giving out free designs and estimates all the time. I think that a design of anything has inherent value in and of itself, and handing it off to somebody for free, it just devalues that and our industry professionally. Charging for an estimate is still really new. It's a relatively new approach and one that is growing in our industry. But I'm talking about accurate estimating, charging for accurate estimates. I think it's really important for contractors and clients to understand that accurate estimating takes time. It's a professional service, and in my book, what professional doesn't charge for their services? Let's talk about ballpark pricing, because clients always ask, oh, how about just a ballpark price? There have been so many times in my career where a homeowner says, can I just have a ballpark price? The reality is that most ballpark prices end up nowhere near the actual price of the project. I find the whole idea of ballpark pricing comical. I'm not saying that it doesn't have value in some selling scenarios, maybe where you sell the same product all the time and boom, you know the price. I'm saying, however, that when contractors offer a ballpark price, more times than not, they strike out rather than a home run. I recognize many in the industry would not agree that companies should change, or charge, I should say, because they believe it would hurt their business, right? Do I really want to waste hundreds of hours every year and lots of money for jobs I'm never going to get? Many customers are willing to pay for design and estimates because they understand the value of the process, and they recognize that businesses have to make money to survive. When you think about it, there are very few industries that give things away like the remodeling industry does. Charging for your estimating time is hard to do initially. It really is. Not all contractors do it, and it makes it hard to compete. And that's what comments are gonna come at me. I know they are. For me, I had to realize I didn't want to compete with other contractors for my stuff. I had to charge what I needed to charge to maintain my business. And estimating jobs takes time, experience, and it's a service. My price is my price. I'm not lowering it. Estimating costs one way or the other, right? It's going to cost one way or the other. So somehow the cost of creating an estimate, it must be recouped by the contractor. Some contractors may say that they don't charge for estimating. If that's true, they're working for free, and the cost of estimating is not included in the price of the quote that they're giving the prospect. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, if you do free estimates or you're estimating for free, you are undervaluing your worth, and you might be putting your professionalism at doubt. If you are not charging for estimates and you are also not accumulating enough money to someday retire, you got to think about that. And contractors who do are making things challenging for those who don't charge, or do charge, I should say. You're making it hard for you guys, but because you're helping customers think that they should get free estimates. On the other hand, many contractors, they will tell prospects that they don't charge for an estimate and are actually charging for the estimate in advance when they recoup costs through estimating, say, extras and markups and things like that. But only if they get the job. I've never liked that idea. That's stupid, and that's just overinflating the product. So have a meaningful conversation about fixed costs. So why do prospects get offended or taken aback when I tell them I charge for estimates? Well, think about this. Do they really expect me to work for free? And do they work for free on their job? I doubt it. The more meaningful conversations about the fact is that an estimate is really just a guess and may not have any relevance to the true cost of what you actually want to buy or going to pay for. And as a result, I'm willing to meet with you. I'll discuss the project. We'll scour through your plans and specifications so that I can give you a fixed price in place of an estimate. After all, that's what most consumers want. They want a fixed price for what they actually want. So here's the challenge, guys. Do what I did. Start small. Tell the prospective client that you charge $150. Make it $300 if it's a big job, depending on the size. I typically say $150 for a 1-hour consultation. Use the word consultation. It sounds better than estimate. People are used to paying for consults. After all, you are consulting with them. You're giving them ideas. You're telling them about designs. You might tell them it's a bearing wall and it can be removed. So think about that. Some guys I know even charge 3% on larger jobs. You need to figure out what works for you. Tell the client that the fee includes a written, detailed, fixed price proposal, and also tell them that if they hire you, you will credit that $150, $300, whatever it is, back toward the job. If they agree, you then need to turn around that written proposal quickly and professionally. Fast, don't wait a month. I initially thought I was going to lose business, and guys, I didn't. It stayed the same, except I had way more time to myself because I got rid of all those tire kickers that wasted my time giving free estimates to. So try it for 1 month, see what happens. Trust me, I did it. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. It works. A lot of my friends are doing it. You might be surprised and never go back to free estimates again. I hope this video gets you guys commenting. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to hear what you think. I want to see those comments. Have a great night.